I'm Maya Bhalla, reporting for India Say's News and Views channel. And today I'm seated here at the World Premiere of Housefull 2 at Resorts World Sentosa with none other than John Abraham. So John, how do you feel being in Singapore?
Well, it feels nice because, just to be very honest, you guys ask the most sensible questions, and we miss that when we go back to India.
What do you mean by sensible?
It's questions that are pertinent and relevant to the film, and we like that. It's a welcome change.
Would you mind so terribly if I asked you questions that didn't really pertain to the film at all?
Well, if they seem sensible to me, I'd love to answer them.
Well, I've seen the trailer for your upcoming film, your first production, Vicky Dona, and I have to say it looks fantastic. It looks like it's going to be a right hit. I want to know how it's been and what actually inspired you to start producing your own films, and how has the journey been?
Well, it always was a natural progression for me. It's something I always wanted to do, and it's a matter of time before I decided when I want to produce. And this script came by from a director called Srijit Sarkar, who directed this film. And we were planning another film, a political thriller. And in the midst of planning that film, we chanced upon this script and we decided to do it. And I said, this is what I want as my first production from my production house, that's JA Entertainment. And it's releasing on the 20th of April, and it's a beautiful film. It's a credible cause. We're talking about sperm donation, a topic that's very taboo back home.
Yes.
And but when you talk about the incidence of childless couples in the country, in a city like Mumbai, from 1982 to 2002, the incidence of childless couples has gone up by 50%. So where do couples who don't have children go to have a child or to make a family? To a sperm bank. So we've just laced the film with the topic, but in the heart of it, it's a commercial film. It's a romantic comedy between a Punjabi boy and a Bengali girl, and that's very, very cute.
Well, speaking of taboo topics, I'd like to ask you your opinion on the direction that Bollywood seems to be taking. The recent scripts and the recent movies have been taking on a little bit more daring content, like The Dirty Picture, for example. And you yourself have been in a number of very, taboo topic films like Water. Yeah, exactly, Dostana. So, what is your opinion on this new trend?
Well, it depends again on the filmmaker and the message he's trying to get across. Some of them are doing it because they believe it's a story that needs to be told, like Deepa Mehta for Water. She believed that this is a story that needed to be told to the world about the widow system in the country. And there was a lot of opposition from the country, from the people. Dostana was on homosexuality, which is again taboo in our country. And Karan Johar presented it in such a lovable, affable way that he actually made people accept homosexuality to some extent and gave it a credible platform. Then there are other people who present topics like this just for shock value, and that's something I don't conform to. I believe that if you have a story to tell and if it's an important message that you want to give across, do it in the format that you believe best, be it commercial, be it art cinema, be it social cinema, be it documentary, be it whatever. So I just think our scripts are definitely getting better. They're getting a little more progressive, but we still have a long way to go as an industry.
As an actor, where do you believe your forte lies? Because we've seen you in a lot of films, in the last few years, that require you to show your body quite a bit, And of course, you have a phenomenal physique. No one can deny that. You put many actors to shame. But, do you ever feel like you're an MBA, you're a very intelligent man. So do you ever feel like you could see yourself in a role that would potentially involve you in a slightly more intelligent role? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. First let me tell you that I've done films like Water, Kabul Express, No Smoking, Ashai. These are films that were intelligent films. People who see those films today say, man, those films are so beautiful. Why didn't it get any recognition and media at that point of time? And I tell them, see, I told you so, So there's one thing that I preempt, and I do films before my time. To answer your question, my forte lies in the fact that I do different kinds of films. But very important, let me give you an example. Dustin Hoffman told Robert Redford once that, Robert, whatever you do, you're always going to wear an albatross around your neck. What he tried to say was, he told Robert Redford that it's always going to be about the way you look rather than the way you perform. And it took Robert Redford a long time to really tell the audience out there, listen, I'm an actor of caliber. And he did it finally. I think I'm facing the same battle. And I am not a narcissistic person. I don't care much about the way I look. But I know for a fact that my physicality precedes everything else when it comes on screen, which I think is great. It's a visual medium, so I'm not apologetic about it. But yes, yeah. But as an actor, I try and do films that mean a lot, that are high on content, be it films that I produce, like Vicky Donor, be it films that I act in. So with a film called Force that I did, it's been a large turning point in my career. I've got a film called Shootout at Wadala. Vicky Donor, for example, the film that I produced, Jaffna, is a political thriller with the same director of Vicky Donor that I'm acting in and producing. And so on and so forth. You'll see a new John Abraham, and I'm very confident that my time has begun now as a complete actor.
One last quick question. I mean, I understand you're in a relationship with investment banker Priya Marwa, and I know it's a bit personal to ask, but in the past you've been labelled a commitment phobe. So are these rumors about you possibly getting married anytime soon true?
Honestly, you've got the surname completely wrong anyway. But but don't worry about it. But besides that, I'm a guy who holds my relationship pretty close to my heart. I'm pretty fiercely guarded about it. And it's something that I really wouldn't speak about at this point of time. Like I said, it's John Abraham, the producer, John Abraham, the director, John Abraham, the actor that needs to be in the forefront. And that's all I'm going to concentrate on.
Thank you very much. Thank you, John. It was lovely meeting you.